Hey Motion, it's time for our last weapon of the week, and I've saved the best for last, the sword. There's no other weapon as classic as a sword. From Zorro to gladiators to pirates to ninjas, swords were the most important weapon throughout most of history. Did you know that some swords were up to 6 feet long? That's as tall as I am. And great sword fighters often trained for 7 or more years. Sword fighting was an art. In the Bible story we've been reading, David and Goliath, Goliath would have been an expert swordsman. David, as we learned last week, preferred his slingshot instead of a sword, but he would have been going up against Goliath and his huge sword. It's possible that Goliath's sword was bigger than David himself, and yet David still chose to fight Goliath. I'm sure he was afraid. Who wouldn't be afraid of fighting a giant? But the reason David was able to go fight Goliath was his audacious faith. You see, faith helps us overcome fear. David had faith in God. He even said, "You come against me with sword and spear and javelin, but I come against you in the name of the Lord Almighty, the God of the armies of Israel, whom you have defied. This day the Lord will deliver you into my hands." David had faith that God would help him, and that faith helped him overcome his fear. And his faith was audacious. He did something about it. He stepped out and battled the giant Goliath. In your life, there will be things that scare you too. But if you have audacious faith and believe God can do the impossible, and you're willing to do something about it, that can be all that you need to overcome your fear.